What is going on, you guys? My name is Spydeco64, and welcome back to yet another NASCAR 164 scale diecast review. And here we go, guys. We're going to be ending off the year right here with some NASCAR diecast reviews. So, with all that really being said, let's just go ahead and get into it. Here today, we are going to be reviewing one of many race wins from this driver from at least this year. Well, many as in 6 wins, but whatever. We're going to be here today to have a look at Denny Hamlin's number 11 Sports Clips Throwback Darlington race win version. All right, so we got a Denny Hamlin race win here to talk about. This is one of his 6 wins he got from this season, from the 2025 year. So let's just go ahead and get on into it here. So, as always, here's a quick look at the packaging. Of course, it's just the standard 164 scale box. That's about it. Nothing too special to mention about that. And here is a look at the diecast itself. Denny Hamlin, of course, ran a throwback paint scheme to Carl Edwards' Office Depot car that he ran in the 2006 NASCAR Cup Series season. And I gotta say, first impressions on this diecast right here, I don't know what it is. I kind of thought the red was going to be a lot darker of a red for some reason, like a maroonish kind of red. But turns out, though, that it came out pretty nice, all things considered. I seen a photo on Instagram of someone comparing this car to the comparing this diecast to the Office Depot car, like the actual diecast that Carl Edwards had, and the reds actually matched pretty good. So gotta say, you know, the Joe Gibbs Racing designers, the graphic designers, they did a really damn good job replicating this scheme. Now, this was Hamlin's, I think this was his second win of the NASCAR Cup Series season this year, and also at the same time as well, what's also really cool here is that, what's also just really kind of cool here is just the fact of the matter was that, I guess not cool, but literally this race, Hamlin did not, like, dominate this race at all, and he just won it on a pit stop, so that's kind of interesting to sort of think about. But, yeah, like I said, the red is just really bright on this diecast. That is something that I was just not really expecting. That is for sure. Now, I'm trying to look throughout the diecast just to see if there's really anything significant to kind of talk about. I guess one thing I will kind of say here is that it is still cool that we do get these Darlington race wins. Is this as cool as Brad Keselowski's last year? Kinda. Well, it's still cool, but not, I don't know, man. That Brad Keselowski win was not... Keselowski win was just, it was so fucking great, man. I'm sorry, it's just, that was an amazing diecast. That was like one of the best diecasts of the whole entire year last year. And so far, at least, I kind of think in general, I still prefer Hamlin's previous race win. I think I've said before that, I think I've said previously that I like his Martinsville race win, but there is one diecast, though, that I think might take the cake of the best race win this year, but that diecast is not out yet, so I can't talk about that. I don't know why I'm whispering. So, with that kind of being said, though, let's just get into the sponsors here, because this is some interesting stuff to mention here. So, on the windshield banner, you got Toyota and Hamlin. Here is the hood. It says Sports Clips, haircuts. You can make it out what it says. Here's the Toyota Camry front nose, Camry, JGR, number 11, Sununko. We'll go down to this side right here. This is interesting right here. So you got Goodyear, then look at the rims. This is really weird. I have no idea what's up with the lettering. But what's interesting is that these are black rims. Like straight up just black rims. It's not like, here's a good example. Here's the last race when we had a look at. See, that's a gray, like gunmetal gray type of color. But no, this one, though, however, is black. And I don't know if that's... It's the same detail on the side. I don't... were they trying to replicate the tire damage? Because it's the same. Okay, that's really kind of weird. I need to have a look at the photo, like, at a photo, but these are these are just straight up black rims. Like, kind of look at this. Like, look at look at those rims. Like, those are just straight up black. Kind of cool to sort of see that again because, someone mentioned on, like, I don't know, it was like on like one of the Discord servers that apparently this is what 2311 Racing used, which did not even know that at all. Like, I know that is a bit of a spoiler, but this one right here has like just the silver rims, but this one just has all black, which actually looks kind of cool. And it kind of replicates that, yeah, just mostly all the cars back then just had black rims. Actually, we'll go down to this side since it's a little bit more cleaner. So it says Goodyear. You got the NASCAR, the old school NASCAR logo, like that says NASCAR International. Number 11, sports clips, haircuts, progressive. Kind of a blank space right here for sponsorship. Got number 1 down there. This is Denny Hamlin on the name rail. You got Toyota, King's Hawaiian Bread, Coca-Cola, JD Gibbs, the 2 Race 1 stickers, Yahoo, National Debt Relief. The Yahoo, I'm probably also going to be reviewing the Yahoo Race Win as well from Michigan. And you got number 11. Got a whole bunch of contingencies back there. Sports clips. You see Siemens, McTools, Sherman-Williams. And on the back it says sports clips, haircuts, Toyota, Mobile 111. Same stuff on the other side. And here's an underneath look of the car if you wanted to look at that. And let's get into the race win damage and kind of look at this race win at first. I was kind of thinking to myself, it's kind of lacking a little bit of in the race win department, but, and that's a massive but, this does pretty much contain a good fair amount of damage. So let's kind of get into it. Now, this is pretty caked in confetti. So, of course, you can see the confetti covers up to the front splitter down here, then up to the front of the hood. And pretty much on the top of the car, you got a little bit on the side there. You got some on the back there. And you got a lot on the side right here. That actually looks pretty cool. But in terms of the actual race win damage itself, this is the farthest that the camera can zoom in on. So you can see that the front end is pretty rubbered up. You can obviously see the carbon fiber detail on the splitter right here that they only do for the race wins. You can see there some more tire rubber buildup. You can see that on the right side, you got some of the Darlington stripe. You can see kind of more damage on the side right here, just more rubber buildup. Some just more rubber buildup. A little bit more contact right to the wall, I see. And then a little bit down there. You got some confetti on the back. That actually looks pretty cool. You can see kind of it's messed up a little bit, roughed up. Then on this side, this is probably the cleanest part of the car. See some tire marks and all that stuff. Some there, a little bit there. Down here, got a little bit some there. So overall, not a bad looking car. Not a bad looking, race win in general. This is this one of the best of the year? Maybe not, but I do think, though, that this is one of the best. Also, by the way, since this is a speedway, it does have the double shark fins. Which, yeah, this one doesn't have the double shark fins. So, I wanted to mention that. Pretty much a cool thing Lionel does for the race wins. I don't know what they do for the standard edition diecast. I don't get them, so maybe they came out more shittier, but I don't know. So, there you go, guys. That's going to be a bit of... That was my look here at Denny Hamlin's Darlington Spring Race Win. Overall, what a pretty cool diecast this is, man. Overall, really love the red on this car. Really do think that this was a really cool throwback to Carl Edwards and all that good stuff. I certainly will be hoping people will be doing some tributes to like Michael Annett and Greg Biffle, which, by the way, once again, thoughts and prayers to their family. We lost 2 really good people. And, let's try to end this video on a bit of a positive note by just saying, hopefully all of you guys have a good Christmas. Now, we do have one more diecast review, so please stay tuned. All right. See you all next time in the next one.